Thanks for stopping in with me today and following me around. In today's vlog, I have quite a few things that I need to meal prep. I just got home from the gym and did a killer shoulder workout, so I'm starving. I'm going to make breakfast. But besides that, have a few things that I need to meal prep. Husband boiled some of our fresh eggs. We do have chickens here, so I'm gonna try and peel them. I know they can be a little more difficult to peel when you have fresh eggs, so we're gonna give that a go. I did see a TikTok hack recently on how to peel eggs, but it doesn't mention fresh eggs, so we'll see. And I apologize for this terrible angle right now, but I'm holding my own camera and it's actually kind of heavy, so I'm gonna go because I did shoulders today and I gotta go find my tripod. I'll see you soon. Okay, I also wanted to do a quick story time, and I've been wanting to film this for a while. We went away on vacation probably 3 weeks ago now, and we stayed in a historic area in Vermont. The city I think was called Grafton, Vermont, and I don't know about you, but anytime I hear historic, I think haunted. So we get to our B&B, which was a beautiful, rustic, charming old home. I think it was created in like the 1800s, and we saw some of the pictures online and made jokes about how it's haunted. But then we got there and we walk in. The instructions say that there's a key inside the entry area, which was an old horse stable. And so we walk into this area. The doors were like jammed, and there were hundreds of doors in this room. So there was like 6 doors in this big dark wooden room to begin with. And so we're sitting there, we finally get into the room, and I'll insert a clip of the house, but it gave me totally creepy, haunted vibes all weekend. So of course the first thing I was doing was opening every single door, every closet, and my lovely husband gave up the master bedroom to stay in the guest room. And the guest room was darker, and the reason we did that was so that our son Brooks could sleep. He prefers to sleep in the dark. It just made more sense. However, this room was so creepy. I felt uncomfortable the entire time we stayed. And the bed was one of those old post beds that have the drapery on it. I had an antique dresser, an antique jewelry box, and in the back of the jewelry box, the box was completely empty. And like I said, I was snooping through everything. So at the end of the jewelry box was this piece of bone. I showed it to my husband, and he was joking with me at first, but then he agreed, yes, this looks like bone. So we find this piece of bone. The vibes were just so creepy. All night we would sleep and the bed would creak, and it just sounded like there was someone in there. I swear I heard children giggling and I heard a woman's voice. It was such a scary experience. And then the first night we were there, we made it till about 8 o'clock, and I was just making jokes about how haunted the house was, and all of a sudden the power starts to go out. And I'm gonna insert a clip. I swear to God, I couldn't make this up. I was freaking out.
House across the street has power.
Do you think we like blew something out?
No, I think
We're not used to
we're
it.
all gonna die.
No, I think we're gonna die. This is it, right? This is it.
Okay. It's like a disco.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Guys, this isn't normal. This is not normal.
normal.
And we all kind of were. And the power actually stayed out till midnight. And for me, it was a rough first night. Like, I could not sleep. I was hot the whole night. I felt like I was being watched, and that feeling did not go away the entire weekend. The kitchen had the basement, none of the doors in the house locked. Let's start there. None of the doors locked. And so the basement door went right up to the kitchen in a little corner. And we went down in the basement just exploring, and the whole basement was boarded off, and there was just one room that you can go in. And so that creeped me out. So, of course, there's fire trucks next door in the abandoned house. I have no idea why, so I just had to go check that out. But, like I was saying, the last night we were there, I had finally calmed myself down. And I'm sorry, the lighting is crazy. I'm just trying to get this story out, and everything is going on right now. But I went to the bathroom in off the family room, and everybody had gone in the kitchen to kind of help prepare just the last finishing touches on dinner. And my husband was just in the family room with me, and he had gone to help his mother. And all of the doors in the house had latches, so they made like clicking sounds, and they were firm open and close, very difficult to use. And so I was in the bathroom, I was just washing my hands, and I heard the door unlatch, and I heard it make a loud click. And then it kind of opened a little bit. And I swear, it was a very difficult door to get open and close, especially to latch and unlatch. And I looked up from washing my hands, and just like a horror movie, I looked into the mirror, and behind me I saw a man standing there. And that was it for me. After seeing that man, I could not sleep at all. I couldn't shake the eerie feeling. I just wanted to get out so badly. So the next day we packed up bright and early, and we were out. It was a lovely weekend. It was a beautiful town, but let me just say, historic means haunted. It feels so good to be home. It feels so good to have a little sense of normalcy and to be able to sleep without feeling like I'm being watched, without hearing voices. I did just want to insert a few clips. We had an amazing weekend, even though there were some hauntings. We had a delicious birthday dinner and a birthday party for me and my sister-in-law. Then we traveled to other towns and kind of explored and got coffee. It was the perfect foggy Vermont time. So I did enjoy it, and I wanted to insert some clips here. And I wanted to also show what we picked up while we were sightseeing. We got some bourbon barrel maple syrup, which smells just like whiskey but is amazing. Some fresh blueberry dog treats that our pets absolutely love. And then also, while we were at the coffee shop, they sold smudge sticks with white sage and a handcrafted mug. I'm a total sucker for these. So I guess it's safe to say that the TikTok hack is maybe not good on these eggs, but that's okay. We'll do them the old-fashioned way, the way I normally do them. See if that works any better. The shell is definitely sticking more, probably because they're fresh eggs. So we're gonna have to work a little harder, I think, to get what we're looking for here. Okay, so I'm officially giving up on these eggs. I'm gonna probably try and put them in the fridge and see if cooling them down even more will help. But my question is, and I don't know if my husband actually followed my instructions or not, or if this is because they're fresh eggs. So let me know if you have chickens, if you have any experience with this, what the best way to boil and hard boil these eggs are that don't get shells everywhere, because this isn't gonna work. Okay guys, we are here, but literally just barely. This is like the saddest meal prep eggs I have ever seen in my life. So again, if you have any tips on how to hard boil and peel freshly laid eggs, please send them my way, because I need help. Because I feel like I have an eggshell splinters all over my peeling thumb, which is the side that I use. And I completely understand now why my husband refuses to do this. So, send your girl some help. Okay, so this is actually a really easy recipe. Quarter cup olive oil, a quarter cup water, a tablespoon white or balsamic vinegar, and then 2 pounds of chicken, pork, or seafood. So you whisk it all together and then you put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes or longer. And I didn't realize that I forgot to enter footage of grilling this chicken. It's now been another day. My husband has clearly picked at it, but this is the finished result. When I tell you this is the most delicious marinade, guys, you have to try it. And now I wanted to share with you how I color my hair as a professional. I did go to cosmetology school in 2017, so I can purchase these products at my local beauty store. The first thing I want to say is make sure you do this in a well-ventilated area, and you're going to want some clips, a brush, a bowl, a measuring cup, and developer and color. So this is 20% volume, which is good for covering grays, and then I mixed it with the Culliston color 44/0, which is also for gray coverage, and it's for a medium brown shade. My goal here was just to cover my roots, which definitely needed a good touch up. And then I used the new Olaplex shampoo, conditioner, intensive mask, and leave-in conditioner. After I use these products, they are amazing for keeping your hair healthy, especially if you're going to be coloring or chemically treating it or using heat styling in any way. The reason I love this color brand is because it has the ounces on the side here. So I mixed 1 ounce of color, which you can see here, and then I mixed it with 1 ounce of developer. The camera was giving me a hard time focusing, but it is 1 ounce, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I just combined the 2 colors here, and then the next thing we're going to do is mix it all up to a very smooth consistency. And next up, we are going to section off our hair so that you have the front section. I did a center part, and never forget your gloves. I immediately start applying to the root area. The center and the front of your hair is the first part that you're going to want to do to make sure, if you have grays, that they are covered and have the full amount of time to develop. So that's what I'm doing here. Next up, you're going to want to just clip away those front pieces and work on one section at a time. So with my brush here, I actually use that as a sectioning tool, and I go in 1/4 inch sections. I go straight down the back, section it off, and then apply to the root area, making sure to get both sides of the part. And then continue flipping, working in sections going towards the ear and making sure to fully saturate the hair. Behind the ears so that you have clean and easy sections to work with. Once one side is done, simply flip it over, clip it back, and start on the next section. Once everything is all set in the front, clip it all together in a small little knot. I usually put it off to the side a little bit so I can see the areas I'm working with. And for the back parts of the hair, you're going to part actually at a diagonal. So instead of just straight back, I kind of go at an angle. This makes it easier for me to apply the color and pull the hair back over towards me. I do only show one side that I do here. However, there is going to be both sides that you would do. Once I get to the end of the one section, I do go ahead and do the other side. It's just that my camera and my battery died, so I had to stop filming here. For me, it's easiest to pull the hair tightly back towards my forehead so that I have a clean area to work with as I'm doing these sections behind my head where I can't quite see and I'm more going by feeling. All of the roots are covered. You're going to want to wait 20 to 30 minutes and then wash out. I used the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner here. The shampoo has an amazing lather and the conditioner is incredibly rich. I did follow up by using the Intense Moisture Mask and brushing it through with a comb. And after I rinsed everything out, I finished everything up with the leave-in bond smoother conditioner. And this is editing Miranda here, realizing that once again I forgot to film an exit outro. So this is me saying that I hope you all have amazing days. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe below. It means a ton to me. And leave in the comments section what you've done this week or anything that you'd like to see in your upcoming content. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.